What's happening, everybody? Brian here on Network 126. Just on my way to work here, my new Amazon job. Just had a few things to say. Not specifically about Amazon, but more about just how our world works, how we survive, how we make money. I just can't help but think about just where we are in general with society, that we have to work so damn much. Now, I'm not complaining about working. See, I get it. Contribute to society, work, be productive. That's all good. That's all great. My only issue, my only hang up is why we got to work so damn much just to have the basics: food, shelter, vehicle, transportation, whatever. I mean, I'm working 10-hour days, 4 days a week. And I was actually going to do this video when I got home yesterday, or rather should I say that early this morning, and I knocked out. I was just that tired. I know also a lot of you guys have been saying well, you have all your personal space and privacy now. Where are the videos? Start making some videos, man. Come on. What's up? And while I still have a ton of videos planned, I can assure you guys, but it's just very hard right now while I'm working full time. Like I said, I got home early this morning, about 5 something this morning. I got off at 4:45. And I got back home, got back to my room, and I was planning on making a video, but I was just so tired and I knocked out. And then when I woke up, I was thinking, since I was seeing that I was too tired earlier, I figured, well, when I get up, I guess I'll just film something, do a little commentary, a little update about my Amazon job and everything. But I got up, checked my messages on my phone, talked to friends and family a little bit, just, replying to messages and that kind of stuff. And made some coffee, got something to eat, and before I know it, it's already time to jump in the shower. I'm like, I gotta go. So that's pretty much just what I wanted to talk about today, is just my general gripe about why we have to work so damn much. How did we get to this point in society where we have to basically live at work, being at work all damn day long, working, busting our ass, come back home, sleep, get up, do it all over again with hardly any time to myself, to be able to do anything, not even make a video. I mean, it's not like I got some lavish lifestyle to maintain and keep up here. I mean, I'm living in a little, you guys have seen it. It's my little top secret bunker that doesn't even have insulation in it. I'm not trying to live large right now. I'm just trying to survive. And it just seems kind of ridiculous that I got to be living at work. And this, like I said, it's not specifically about Amazon. I'm happy to have this job at Amazon, but I'm just saying, it's just the way it is. I could be working anywhere. It doesn't have to be Amazon. I mean, this is kind of how it was at my previous warehouse job, where I just felt sometimes I was just always at work. Sometimes we'd have shorter days, and I get to come home kind of early and actually have some time to myself to relax and stuff. But that's not all the time. It's every once in a while. I'm going to have 3 days off a week, but I can already see myself. I'm going to be spending a lot of that time trying to recover and just trying to, basically just give my body a rest so I don't have to be sore all the time and tired. I mean, this is barely my third official day working, and I'm already starting to feel pretty beat, pretty worn out. And I'm starting to feel already like I'm always at work. Because I feels like I just barely got back, got a little bit of sleep, and now I'm already, having to shower and show back up to work already. I'm already on the freeway right now, going back to work to spend another 10 hours there. I mean, at least they're trying to make it worth it. With Amazon, they do pay pretty competitive wages, which I gotta say, compared to a lot of my other videos I've been talking about, high cost of living, low wages, all that kind of stuff. It's unfair, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, at the very least, they're trying to make it worth it for us, So I'm just trying to stay hanging in there for as long as I possibly can, because I need the money. This is a good job to have. It's just at the same time, I can't help but feel it's okay, so I finally got my own room. I finally got my personal space and my privacy to be able to film and edit unhindered. But now it's I got to be always at work just to keep up with it, just to maintain it. So it's a trade-off. I have the capacity to film and edit and produce video content, but now I don't have time, because I'm just too busy trying to keep that room. I was just talking to my best friend earlier, talking about how I feel like I'm just always at work. And she was saying, well, but that's how it is to have a job. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know, I get that, but it shouldn't be like that. And she was telling me too, like, that's why I prefer part-time, because I don't like to feel like I'm always there at work. And yeah, I'm sure that's a sentiment that a lot of people feel. I'm not the only one. She's not the only one. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there feel the same way. It's just that we've become kind of accustomed to it now within society, that it's just become the norm. So I'm sure a lot of you guys also hear me talking about all this, and you're probably just saying, well, big deal, suck it up, you big crybaby. I mean, I understand where that's coming from, because we see that as a norm. That's just how society is, you know? See, I'm not complaining about working. Like I said, being productive, contributing to society, that's all fine, that's all great. But we should be able to have lives too. I mean, just to put things in perspective, you only live once. You only have so much time to be alive, especially being young. You only have a brief period of your life to be young, where you can do things, where you have energy. For example, I've come across quite a few articles now that I've read that were put together basically by a bunch of nurses that have actually worked in hospitals with dying patients. And after so many years of working in that field, all these nurses started noticing common trends, common regrets that a lot of patients had, you know, basically on their deathbed. And one of the number one things that they regret about their lives was that they were working so damn much instead of spending time with their loved ones, spending time with their families, their friends, just going out, having life experiences, getting out there, just living life, feeling alive. These people basically feel like they've spent too large of a chunk of their lives working, you know, missing their kids or grandkids or whoever's, you know, sporting events, graduations, all that kind of stuff, or even just missing them, seeing them grow up, that kind of thing. You're just going out with friends and, you know, forming those connections in life. And well, you know what I'm trying to say. Life is about living, not working. At least it should be. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like, let us have lives. Let us go out with our friends and family. I just feel this is so ridiculous that we've gotten to this point in society that we have to dedicate so much of our time working. Work should not rule our lives. We shouldn't be living to work. And like, my situation isn't even that bad. There's tons of people out there. I'm sure some of you guys even watching this video right now, you guys are working like over 50, 60 hours a week, maybe even more. You know, I just feel like there needs to be more of a balance, like a work-life balance. Like, yeah, we should be working and being productive, but just let us have our lives as well, so we can, you know, actually enjoy life. Enjoy being alive while we're young, while we still can. You know, because then you get old and you retire, and then, you know, finally at that point you get to stop working, if you even make it that long. And then it's like, well, okay, so now I don't have to work anymore. I'm getting retirement, and now I get to do everything I was wanting to do all along, but now I can't, because now I'm like 80 years old. I got arthritis in like every joint. It hurts to just get out of bed and do anything. I don't have any more energy anymore. And it's like, what kind of a life is that? You just wasted your whole life, your entire youth, spending it at some company or various companies, instead of living your own life, doing what makes you happy, doing what fulfills you. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about here. I don't want to keep ranting about the same thing over and over. That was pretty much the general point that I wanted to get across. So I'm just throwing that out there. Let me know what you guys think about that below in the comment section. You agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts. Are you working 60, 80 even hours a week? How is that affecting you? How is that affecting your personal life, your love life, your general enjoyment of being alive? Tell me down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, stay subscribed, stay tuned, because there are more videos coming. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering, like, hey, you know, where's the videos? Don't worry, they're coming. So stay tuned in Network 126. I still have plenty more topics that I'm like been itching to talk about, but I'm almost at work right now, and I gotta be there all night basically. I'm coming out at 4:45 in the morning. Then I'm gonna try to edit this video, and I'll probably fall asleep while it's rendering, and then I'll get up, upload it, and then go jump in the shower and do the whole thing all over again.